there has been a change of plans. So, I was gonna do a redo of my horrendous SSX Tricky playthrough. And it turns out my computer has aged a little bit and it can't really run the emulator for that game anymore. And I don't have any actual systems that it works on despite owning 2 copies of the game. So I decided, hey, we're gonna do the GBA version instead. So we're here. I mean, this is completely blind, however rare that is for this channel. I've never gone past this screen, actually, the later select screen. So let's have some fun. We have a really condensed version of the opening on the... See, this is from the age when... from when handheld games were not alternate versions necessarily of console games. They were just really poor mock-ups, where the entire intention was to try to recreate the console game, which would not usually go so well. Like, look at this. It's all the same stuff, the same music and everything. Tutorial, I should probably do that. Delete my career. Does that make a difference? No. Oh, I see. This is like trick book. I don't think I've seen anything in this game before. Yeah, I don't think so. This is the first time seeing of this game. Oh yeah, I know how to do that. How many things can we do? Can we do basically all the things we can normally do in this game? Oh yeah, well, yeah, we do actually have 4 trick buttons. Just like in the normal game, now that I think about it. Do they actually integrate all of the usual tricks and whatnot? It's kind of cool if so. But that would mean so many sprites. Is there like no actual game content here just because they were putting all their effort, or rather time and money and ROM space into making, oh, this looks a lot less pretty. There's no fog. Into making sprites. Everyone's in the same order. Whoa! Hey! That's not your default costume. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, come on! Is it... Moby's one of the starting characters in the console version, isn't he? You jerks. There's Simon. Oh, crap. See, the thing was, I was going to do my next playthrough of this game, or rather of the console version, as Simon. Do I actually have to start out? I have to start out as one of these 2. Well, crap, we're going to be Eddie, I guess. It could be Elise, I guess. Actually, today is, I believe, oh, well, whatever. Whoa, those arms were not right. Let's start with a raise. Let's start with something more simple. Can we start? Okay, no. Yeah, we actually do have to start at Garibaldi, of course. How much is this going to be like Garibaldi? Because right now, like, everything they're trying to do... Let go start out as Elise in her own home country. But everything so far I've seen in this game is an attempt to copy the console version. I have a feeling I'm not going to be hearing Roselle. Oh wow, I actually have to press something to... I love how much effort you put into shoving people. Wow, this is really weird. Yeah, you have boost. You don't have any like trails on your hands or anything like you normally do, which actually makes it feel a lot harder to tell when you're doing a boost. But it's there. So yes, I was wondering if they would actually put in any effort to mimic the look of Garibaldi. Answer seems to be no. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I was expecting that turn to go. It's always a horrendous experience starting out with a new character in SSX Tricky because their stats are so unworkable. Oh, can I not do... Oh. Can you do multiple tricks and spins at the same time? I don't have enough sprites for that. Oh, okay, that's cool. Come on. This is... I mean, not terrible. Well, I don't have that trigger. I'm pressing triggers I don't have. What? That looked fine, Eddie. What are you doing? Stopping switch. I don't remember how much... I don't think I've ever actually known how being switch affects your stats in this game. Like if it's actually detrimental in any capacity. There we go. Make things simple. Although I got way more boost for grab, so I should probably do that. So I do... Well, I have noticed that this game seems to have uber tricks, so I should probably try to make use of those. I'm not getting any boost. Man, dude. Oh, because it's counting my tricks separately, that's why. Oh, you can't steer. Okay, you can't actually turn while preloading. That's great. Engine limitations! So, I didn't really expect anything grandiose or anything. That actually got me a lot more than I expected it to. Do you get instant tricky in this game like you do in the console version for knocking somebody out? Yeah! So that's the answer to that. I don't expect people to have voices in this game, but the fact that nobody does have one really amuses me. Okay, so how hard is it going to be to actually perform? Darn it! So, just asking, how hard is it going to actually be to perform an uber trick in this? Okay, so some tricks at least you can do. Thanks. Some tricks at least you can actually do while rotating. It's not many, I don't think. Eddie, please stop having bad stats. This is terrible. Get up, please. No, don't. Curious as to how much effort it takes to actually be good at this, and how much of my poor performance right now is just me having bad stats. Just punch Kaori again. 4th. Perfect. I almost placed. No. I don't take pride in that. I failed to qualify. Well, this is gonna be fun. So since I didn't even know what this game entailed, I wasn't really sure what... Yeah, there you go. I wasn't actually sure what... Okay, so do uber tricks not work the way I thought they would? Man, you lose Tricky quickly! I had that for like 5 seconds. I'm mostly just curious as to how uber tricks work in this. I figured they'd be like they were in the original. And hold it. Hold the trigger and, well, hold any trick button and then press the tweak button. Unless the tweak button isn't what I think it is. I've been pressing the wrong button this whole time. No? Okay, well, actually, yeah, I think I just put myself right, actually. It's not like this game gives a lot of feedback or anything like that. Darn it! Lose so much boost for such little screw-ups. Rather, it's really difficult to get boost for things. Alright. There we go. Kaori's just my punching bag. She's my source of boost in this game, it seems like. Nobody else seems so aggressive, thankfully. Okay, so I think I know what I'm going to be doing this time if I can actually get to the frickin' thing. Seriously. Okay, so yeah, I figured out what button I used for that now. There's no tweaking tricks in this game. Apparently the tweak button is only for Ubers. That work? There we go. Okay, so if I can get to it, if I can actually hold on to Tricky long enough to get to... a jump, I could try out an uber trick.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed. There's some kind of announcer here, I don't know who. Why is Kaori so huge? So it's probably possible to, at some point, actually get full... Oh yeah, that was must repeat. Still, tricks are great. It's probably possible to get infinite boost at some point. I can't tell when I'm actually like on the verge of hitting someone. Oh, come on, Eddie. That's all to hit. There we go. Okay, that was not what I was doing. Eddie, you take so long to respond to my button inputs. Oh my god. It's mostly because my habit is trying to actually, like, spin and do tricks simultaneously. That's not usually a thing you can do in this game, though. You can't usually spin and do a trick at the same time in this game, despite that being integral to the SSX experience prior to this title. Okay, well, we actually managed to do worse, but I figured out more of the mechanics. So, something that I... Oh, but my time was actually better. Interesting. So, something I started to try to explain that I didn't actually end up explaining is that... I did, since I was doing this, since I was trying to start blind, I wasn't really sure what I should be doing for, Okay, I expect to get more error. Like, a lot more error. I guess I shouldn't be trying to take the infinite boost route. That hasn't been working out well for me. But anyway, something I didn't really get to explain was, since this is a blind playthrough, I didn't really know what to expect. I wasn't really sure if I should... or what I'd be doing. Okay, that works too. There's no real, like, cooldown for shoving people, so there's not much stopping from doing that. And you kind of need to do it if you're gonna wipe out as much as I am doing. Okay. That works. There we go, now I can be excellent. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna try to play through this game's world circuit mode as Eddie and see what I can make of that. Aha! Yes, I'm guessing you just get infinite boost if you manage to pull off 6 Uber tricks. Man, Tricky only lasts just long enough for you to get to the next jump, though, if you're boosting the entire time. Darn it. So unless there's a lot of rubber banding in this game, which there might be, I'm probably going to be completely lacking in boost throughout the rest of this. Wow. That's apparently a lot lower of a tree branch than I thought it would be. Yeah, okay, here we go. I was wondering if I'd actually see someone. Oh, come on, you landed that! And here comes Marisol. Thankfully, I can very easily be aggressive with her by just mashing the punch button. I love this. This is a fine title SSX series. I like how they don't have names or anything, it's just Uber Trick. See, there's fun in this title, apparently. I appreciate this incarnation. Okay. Almost. That wasn't excellent at all! Whoever you are that said that, I dislike you mocking me. Wait, I didn't actually lose Tricky by, falling. That's interesting. Yeah, so you can spin and do some tricks at the same time, but not many. It's kind of weird. I noticed you can do, like, a rodeo, too, so I'm not quite sure which things you can and can't do. I didn't get infinite boost, unfortunately, but whatever. See, I'm proud of that one. I did it. Oh, we have multiple heats. Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna try to do that again and do better next time. Because we have multiple heats to get through now, just like you did in the console version. Oh no. See you guys next time. I don't know how long this playthrough is gonna be. I wasn't even sure it's gonna last me throughout this one night, but now it sounds like it's gonna take me a while. Bye, guys.